And welcome back to the Powder Toy, everyone. And today we're going to be playing with a dual loop pressurized water reactor. Ideal core temperature around 300 to 315. I don't need a manual. I can figure this out. Doornog70, thank you for making this. Let's check this out. All right. So it looks like we have your standard uranium reactor here with some control rods placed between the hot fuel. I'm assuming that we can pull those rods up and down as you would normally do with a reactor. This looks like it says reset. Manual trip, probably for emergencies. INW. What? INW. In and without. That's my guess. I was right. This is pulling the rods up, if you can see that. Okay, so we have pulled the rods up, which means that we should start getting some temperature increase. Maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay, that did it. Pulling the rods up all the way definitely did it. 29 degrees, 30 degrees, 31 degrees. Okay, so now we have to be careful, right? Because it said that the ideal temperature was, what, 300? Probably should pay attention to these things when running a nuclear reactor. It's okay. Actually, the rods can go even higher. So this is the highest they can go, and now it's really warming up. 115, 120, 130, 140, 150. I would keep saying the numbers out loud, but you guys would probably get bored of it. So I'll just yell out random colors. Blue. This is a code blue. Okay, now we're at a code yellow. Code yellow. Still at a code yellow. All right, we are in code green territory. We're getting close to code orange. So now is when we want to insert rods. Not that much, a little bit less. Right there. Right there. Pretty stable at about 265 degrees. Beautiful code green situation. And you can see that this heated loop here is actually beginning to turn this water into steam. And this steam is starting to go through these pipes, and these are gonna go through the dual loop. And look, they're going through the turbine! Going through the turbine! Very exciting. I'm gonna raise the temperature a tiny bit more. Oh, never mind, it's at 330. Okay. So, like, it's still within safe range. It's at 339, 340. If it goes over 350, I may want to do something. But look! It's working! We got the turbines are spinning. We have electricity now being created through all of the units. And the water is circulating beautifully. Everything is going really well. Really well, actually. Incredibly well. For some reason, we are getting a drop. Oh no, the automatic thingy triggered. The automatic thingy triggered and it pushed the rods in. Ah! No! I guess we went too hot. Oh god, the whole thing's gonna shut down. We're gonna have to get rid of the safety override. Sorry, we gotta get rid of the safety. We're gonna lose too much money. We gotta open the reactor chamber back up. Come on. Heat back up, baby. Heat back up. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Okay. 200. I mean, why do you even need a safety override on a reactor if you're as perfect as I am? You cannot make mistakes. The Emperor knows how to run a nuclear reactor by hand. You've seen me playing Nuclear Ace, maybe. I'm great at it. Fantastic. The best. Alright, that looks stable, but what I really want to do is I want to redirect some of the flow of this and build a jacuzzi on top of the reactor. Because what is the point of a nuclear reactor if you don't have a jacuzzi? So what we're going to do is we're going to just, on top of the reactor, we're going to make sure it follows safety codes, don't worry. We're just going to build a really simple jacuzzi on top of here. There we go. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a pipe which is going to insert nice heated water from the reactor. You guys just don't understand my genius. All right, and there's the output. Nice. Okay, so my jacuzzi is getting ready. Look at the pipe go. And yes, we are getting my nice heated water. Yeah! Let's go! It's so much better when it's powered by a nuclear reactor, let me tell you. And then if there's too much water in the jacuzzi, I don't know which... And also, the water isn't really that hot. It loses a lot of its heat by the time it makes it through the pipe. Which might be a little bit of a problem. That's fine. I have a plan. I'm going to take a metal rod, a titanium rod here, and I'm gonna have a titanium beam, which I'm going to, what does this do? Is this like an emergency pump? I think this is an emergency pump. For the sake of the jacuzzi, we're gonna have to just get rid of part of this safety system. Well, that's fine. And then this metal beam, we're just gonna take down here. We're gonna have to cut through the cap of the reactor here. I don't really know how we're gonna get past this. I mean, this pipe is 160 degrees, so we can just sap heap off of that, actually. All right, see how that goes. Is this heating up? Let's go to a temperature view. It's not really picking the heat up. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to get rid of one of these emergency liquid nitrogen tanks. I mean, you don't really need two of these anyways. This pipe here is 160 degrees as well. So I'm gonna build a heat sink that goes down here, and I'm gonna try to pull heat off of this pipe as well. And actually, the outside of this reactor is 300 degrees, so I'm actually gonna pull a pipe up here to kind of transmit heat through. Okay, this is gonna work. So we got, yeah, that's heating up. That's heating up, which is gonna keep this pipe nice and toasty, which may actually improve the efficiency of the entire thing. We are getting increased temperatures in the jacuzzi. Beautiful. Beautiful! See, I told you I knew what I was doing. This has been an utter and brilliant success, but I'm about to have a party, so we're gonna have to get the temperature up a little bit faster. So excuse me, I'm just gonna raise the control rods a tiny bit further. I just need to squeak a little bit more heat out. Just a little bit. Because my guests are not going to be very happy if I don't manage to get this warm. And as you can see, the heat coming off of the reactor is 200, this gets to 180, and all the way up here it's at about 63 degrees, going up a little bit more. That's pretty warm, but like, I need this to be impressive, right? I wonder if we should build like some lasers and stuff, you know what? That's a good idea, Spike. Why don't we use the heat from this, which by the way, we're probably losing a lot of heat. I'm gonna use some soft insulation to cut this open and make sure we're not wasting any of that heat. Yeah, that's heating up much more now. There we go, okay. And now we're also gonna use that heat to set off some fireworks. Very simple how it works. It's just a tube that'll heat up and it's gonna have fireworks. I don't know how hot these have to get to go off, but hopefully they get hot enough. I really want a nice fireworks show for everyone. And I'm also gonna turn on the edge mode to solid so that the fireworks don't escape the universe. I want to actually see them go off. Okay, very nice. So we have done some great stuff. To set off the fireworks though, I feel like we're gonna have to transmit some more heat. This is just not going fast enough. So I'm going to I'm gonna have the output of this reactor in terms of electricity production, and I'm actually going to get rid of this steam boiler here, and I can cut this and make a direct connection. There we go. We can get the heat directly. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. And actually, here too, now I can just cut this. Oh yeah, now we're getting some real heat in here. I guess I'll just turn these pumps off. I'm just gonna close them. Okay, what's going on this side? Why is this getting all clogged up? Huh? This stuff is barely circulating. Come on, man. You gotta circulate. The reactor's getting very hot. My jacuzzi is now boiled away. Why are you stuck? It is at 600 degrees. Maybe I should do something. But like, the party. I don't know what temperature fireworks go off at, but they're still not going off. I'm really not sure if I should prioritize safety or the fireworks. This is not good. A lot of things are going wrong now. Let's just get the fireworks to go off. I'm gonna pull the control rods even further out so that the fireworks can go off. And then the moment they go off, we're gonna throw the control rods in so that we don't melt down the entire thing. How about that? Does that sound good, everyone? That sounds good, right? Yeah. I may have to use some rapid heat conductor, which is an element I don't like using very often, but I feel like it's the only way to make this work how I want it to work. This should help cool down the reactor a little bit too. Wait, maybe not. I was oh yeah, here it goes. 28, 29, 30, 170. Is this pulling heat off of the... Actually, the reactor's kind of stable now that it has the heat being pulled over to the fireworks. Good. Oh, one of them went off! One of them went off, I missed it. I actually missed it. How could I miss such a oh, yeah! Let's go! I feel like we should just throw fireworks all along this, like this. Here we go. This will be so much better. Honestly, this is really hot too. We can just fill the jacuzzi with fireworks. I feel like the jacuzzi is just kind of dead at this point. It was a good idea, but eh. Whee! Yeah! Let's go! We did it. We made a nuclear-powered fireworks jacuzzi system. We may want to let everyone know why their power was turned off, though. People might be a little concerned that half of the power output is gone. But it's really not that bad. I mean, the situation could have been far worse. Oh, all this molten metal is blocking my fireworks. There we go. Oh, look how beautiful they are. That concrete is getting a little bro! Oh, okay, the fireworks may actually be causing the concrete to weaken a little bit, which is slightly concerning. Oh, geez. Oh! Yeah, some of the concrete dust is falling. And by some, I mean several tons of concrete are falling. None of it's hit the workers, though. Okay, the reactor's at about 1400 degrees. And things are starting to melt. So I think we're going to enable the security and safety systems, the continuous spray, the liquid nitrogen, before it's too late. It would appear that the liquid nitrogen system is leaking, which is not good, and it's not working very well. The continual spray system is kind of working, but it just melted. And it looks like fireworks are getting inside of the nuclear reactor. I am now mildly concerned about the safety of this reactor, and I'm honestly upset with the engineers. There's like barely any safety systems in here, so I'm just gonna dump this manually. Did that help? That did actually help. It's at 1400 degrees now. 1300 degrees. It looks like the situation is under control now. There's some strange recirculation of molten concrete going on over here, a little loop. we're not actually generating any electricity anymore, which is really concerning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I mean, the government is definitely going to get concerned at this rate. So I'm going to kind of clear this out, and I'm going to build a direct tube for the steam from over here to find its way to the turbines. Yeah, might need to be a bigger pipe here. The situation is under control, may I add. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go! Probably gonna generate more electricity than it did before, honestly. The only issue is that the water isn't really being recirculated very well anymore, which means that it's probably gonna run out at some point. But the nuclear reactor is now down to 1200 degrees. And honestly, it said that it should be around 300, but nobody's dead, and things are kind of working. So... is it really an issue? Honestly, I feel like we can push it a little bit further. I'm just gonna go ahead and add a tiny bit of uranium where the control rods used to be. Because the control rods really aren't doing anything anyways. Okay, maybe they were doing something. Removing them caused... Oh! 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 The uranium just fell out. That is not good. That is really going to get in the way of the power generation. The pressure got really low though, so I don't think this quite qualifies as a meltdown. And I think with some strategic placement of new uranium, I can really just make this work. Watch this. By putting new uranium in... Okay. No, that was definitely worse. That definitely... Actually, if I just continue stacking the uranium, eventually it'll reach the water. I think the pumps are melting now. Yeah, we might actually have a problem. I have a solution. I'm going to just pour water on it. You know, I realize this isn't a great solution because the water becomes water vapor, which creates pressure, which is going to cause uranium to get even hotter. But at least it's generating electricity. And if it's generating electricity, we're doing our job. It's just not enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a fan here to kind of suck, to blow the air towards. Oh yes, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe it's also pushing the molten radioactive material into the turbines. Thankfully, I am still actually alive. I have actually been highly separated from any of the results of my actions throughout this entire thing. This is me, the one in blue. I mean, as long as I'm alive, I haven't failed. And we're still generating electricity, which is the important part. I don't think anyone could have done a better job, honestly. Still generating electricity, by the way. Still generating electricity. I am mildly concerned about the 800 degree ceiling above me, but according to this, I'm still at a nice 22 degrees, so as long as I don't melt. Oh, no! No, there's a fire! Ah, no! No! Oh, I died. I'm at 400 degrees. I mean, I know I'm hot, but that's more than my normal hotness right there. All right, game over. I admit it. I may have mismanaged this reactor, but my intent was good. I just wanted a jacuzzi and fireworks, okay? Just leave me be. The courts will side with me.